Hello, hello. Hi. Happy Friday. Hello, guys. Hello, hello. Hey, guys. Happy Friday. Oh, let me go grab something. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Hey, guys. Happy Friday. Hello, hello. How is everyone? We'll just wait for some more people to join us. Happy Friday. Hello, hello. What are you guys going to be doing this weekend? Are you guys going to have some fun? Hey, Isabel. How are you guys? Do you guys like the shirts? These are the colored shirts that we're going to be offering. So this is the gray. I washed it, I dried it, I washed it again. I washed it in hot water, I pulled it, I stretched it, and I mean, it still looks beautiful. So I can officially say we're going to be doing the colored shirts. There are 10 colors, so we're probably going to break them up like 5s and 5s. And the reason why is because we have to order, the minimum order requirement is 100 of each color. And then they mix the sizes, like break them down per color. So we're going to do a couple colors to start with, maybe about 4. But I took all the notes and I got the 4 most popular colors. So we'll go from there. But I'm really, really excited about it, and I should have more news about that on Monday, depending on when my supplier messages me back. But I'm really, really excited about it. Wonderful. I bought my pegboard today. I can't wait to organize. I really want a pegboard. I think I'm going to go to IKEA and get one. I feel like I need one. I see everyone with one, so I'm like, I really want one. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Today we're doing something completely different, something we've never did before. So I'm really excited about it because I used to do them all the time, but we'll see how it turns out. Yeah, I love IKEA. We have only one IKEA store here. Not in Georgia. I'm sure there's plenty of them, but I only have one that's close to me, and it's about a 45-minute drive away. So when I go, I just try to get like all the things that I need, or that I can think of. And then from there, I just stock up on whatever I can get. And this shirt right here is a large, and this is pretty big on me. So that's what I was saying, is that they are unisex, and you would definitely have to either size down. Your customers won't have to size up. They'll size down, which I think is better. Hello, hello. How is everyone today? We're slow today. Hello, hello. This is 100% poly. 100% poly. I love unisex shirts, more comfortable than women's sizes, I think. Yeah, I think women's sizes are built for really slender women. I don't think that they are all inclusive. Hi, holiday weekend. Yes, I got my pegboard off of Amazon. I love it. Oh, I might have to order mine from Amazon then. Hello, hello. So today we're going to be doing something different, way different. I have my whole station set up of what we're going to be doing. I'm really excited about it, but it is very different from what we've ever done. So I'm happy about it. I guess they're going to have a little bit different sizing. They're going to be, depending on the size that you pick, like this is a large. So let me stand up and show you. This is a large. You see? So very, very big. I would say I would size down. I would probably get a medium if you wear a large, because this is a large. It's a pretty big shirt. So I would size down. I would say they're probably a little bit bigger than the white shirts. Yeah. So they're unisex, and like I said, that you would probably have to size down. You probably wouldn't have to size up. Yeah, definitely bigger. That's the hard thing though when it comes to shirts, is like you just have to honestly make sure you put the sizing chart. I'm going to give you guys a sizing chart, and that way you can post it on your listing or whatever you're doing, selling them any type of way. But that way you can have a listing where it shows the sizing. So that way there's no confusion. Yeah, I should have sized down, but it was just a sample, so I love it regardless. I thought it was cute to wear for the 4th of July. Hello, hello. I guess we're going to go ahead and get started, and more people will just join in as they come. So let's get started. Happy Friday. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I know this is a holiday weekend, so I'm sure the last thing on your mind is TikTok, but I truly appreciate all of you that are here with me right now. First thing is the patches. So the patches have been added. I don't have a lot of the white rectangular ones left, but I do have a lot of the burlap patches and the circle patches left. So if you guys need those, I have those in. Ceramic coasters, I don't, again, you guys love these things so much. I don't have a lot of them left. I think I have about 12 or so left, but it's the ceramic car coasters. I saw one of you posted for the coasters. Y'all did a whole array of them. I can't remember who posted it in the Facebook group, but they look really, really good, and they're glossy, so I thought that would be really neat, especially car coasters. The patches, I typically use the patches for hats. You could do them on jean jackets, really whatever you think looks good with a patch. You could even, I've seen one girl, she did it with purses. So it's just like a lot of different things and ideas that come with a patch. But these are the ceramic car coasters that we have. I have about like, I think it's 12 left. Butterfly tumbler. I have this tumbler left. This is under custom tumbler. So if you guys want this 30 ounce, this is the big one. Are they sewed on? No, they have an adhesive on the back side, so that way you could just peel it off and stick it on, and then you could take like a iron. It doesn't have to be a heat press, and just like rub it with an iron on the back side of wherever you placed it, so like it could adhere. Those coasters look bigger than the ones I got from Amazon. Yeah, they are pretty big, but they are the standard size for cars. So this is the butterfly tumbler that we did the other night. I did put it up on as a custom tumbler, so if you guys want this specific butterfly tumbler, I have it in stock. It's under the 30 ounce tumbler listing, so if you guys want this one, it's on there. Clearance section, I think I have a couple of clearance items left, so if you guys want that, head over to the website, search clearance, and it will pop up. Shirts, I did get more shirts in, so I have about 50, 25. I have one, I can do 150 bulk, about 225 bulks. It's under custom tumbler. I have like, maybe I could do 2 5s, 2 10s, and like, yeah. So like 2 5s, 2 10s, a 25, 2 25s, and a 50. So that's about how many shirts I could do for bulk orders, because I try to keep them all up together. Am I frozen? You guys just tell me. I don't think I'm frozen. Oh, I got the tracking for my sub kit today. I'm so excited to test everything. I know. I'm so excited for you. I put some really good subs in there. I did a really neat bundle today for the mystery pack that you got. Okay. Tumblers are in. I got a whole nother box of tumblers again today. So like I said, they're rolling in. 100% straight 20-ounce white sublimation tumblers. Those are in stock. So if you guys want those, we did sell kids shirts, but our supplier has ran out for some reason. The kids shirts are just not in stock right now, so I can't buy them. But I will let you know when I get more in. But the kids shirts have been the hardest thing for me to restock. That and the ceramic coaster. I mean, the ceramic, what is it called? Shot glasses. The ceramic shot glasses is the one thing that is bad to get in. Keychains, I sent out an email today. I only have like 15 left. You guys sold me out almost completely of the 50 ounce, the double-sided keychains. So if you guys want the double-sided keychains, I only have about 15 left. And I bought 100 keychains. So I know that you guys love the double-sided keychains. If you want some, I only have a little bit left. And those are really hard for me to get. I usually get them in maybe every 2 weeks. Maybe not even that, maybe 3 weeks. So if you want keychains, those are in. We also added the sippy cups, the 30-ounce tumblers, the glow green tumblers, and the glow blue tumblers. And that's it for announcements. We added all of those. We also added the camper mugs. So if you guys are wanting the camper mugs, we do have those in stock. I think I have about 8 of these left. But we're going to do one tonight on live. So I'm really excited to see how that turns out after we do our project. And I think that is about it. Before we get started with this project, I did want to show you guys the project that we did yesterday. I told you that we dyed the joggers and then we did the tie-dye on the hoodie. So I'm going to show you the hoodie and then I'll show you the joggers. So this is the hoodie. I'm going to put it on. I love it. It's so pretty. And I think I'm going to put a screen print on it, but here's the hoodie. We did this yesterday. We did this one yesterday. What do you guys think? Yay or nay? And then here, let me show you the back. We used the rose quartz. You guys picked the rose quartz. So this is the color. I think it turned out great too. And that's why I said you had to add a lot, because you see, if we wouldn't have added a lot, it would have been really, really light pink. So that's why I said you have to, with the rose quartz, you have to do a lot of dye, because it doesn't come out light unless you want like a dreamy tie-dye. It's 100, this one is 100% cotton, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, let me see. No, I lied. It's 52% cotton, 48 poly. So you can sub on it. It probably black would be your best bet. Yeah. Yes, definitely RIT dye. So this turned out really good. I love it. And this is what I was saying. These types of things, someone doesn't have the time to tie-dye it, right? It didn't take us long, but someone that is working constantly or doing this as a side business, They just want to buy ready-made hoodies that are tie-dyed, so that way they can make whatever they're making with them. So it would be a cool idea for you to just start selling the blank tie-dye, right? You pick all the different colors that you want to do, stock up on those colors, tie-dye them, and let them sell. And I think that is a really cool idea, and it's a good return. So I think that's a really cool idea. Yeah, I can make you one. Panda, I can make you one. What size again? Is it large? If it's large, you can have this one. Just buy it from that listing. If you don't mind, I just tried it on. But if you do mind, then I'll make you another one. A medium? Okay, yeah, check out with that one, and I'll make you one exactly like this. Well, of course, it won't be the exact pattern, but it'll be the same color. Oh, okay, that one is a large, so that one's a large. And then here are the pants, and I think these turned out so cute. So you might want to go to Target and buy yourself some, but I think these came out so neat, guys. I would recommend myself. I think it came out good, and that's why I was saying I didn't want it to be weird on the butt part. So these are really cool. I'm not sure the color. I got these from Target, so I really am not sure. But I was just showing that you could do a jogger set, and it would show up really, really cool. So I think these are nice. And you could probably get a lot for these. Yeah, so this is the front. This is the front. And then this is the back. So not a lot of weirdness on your butt part. So yeah, I'm really, really happy how these turned out. And those are really, really cool. So I would try to go to Target. Okay, no worries. Yeah, just order the custom listing again. I'm going to probably make a TikTok on it too. All right, so let's get started. We'll do, the brand is Wild Fable. It's from Target. So this is the camper mug. We're going to do this last, but we will do it tonight, I promise. And we're going to get started with our project. So I wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I do when I do my, no, I have about 8 camper mugs left. I just have about 8. Put it in reverse, Tara. All right, so we're going to be doing wood signs. And last year when I did my, yes, we do have shirts in bulk. If you just search in the search bar, bulk, it will pop up all my bulk listings. So I have bulk tumblers, bulk shirts, and then bulk cases. So I have 3 different options for bulk. I don't see an option for the 20-ounce skinny tumbler transfer. So are you wanting a full bleed around the transfer, around the tumbler, or are you wanting just like one singular thing on the tumbler? Because you would just pick a size. I would say about a 5 or a 6 inch. That is my pick. Yeah, so just a 6 inch. And if you're wanting a full wrap, if you look, oh, you want a full bleed. Okay, I'm sorry. I have a listing for that. Let me see. I just don't remember what it's on. Hold on. I have a listing for it. I think it's under custom sublimation prints. Yeah, it's under, it's okay, no worries. It's under custom sublimation transfers. So go to custom in the search bar and then pull it up, and then you can send me the file you want, and then I'll print it out for you. All right, so last year I did a lot of pop-up events. I did a lot of vendor shows, and one of the things that I like to do, since I'm local and I have a lot of good community here, I like to do things that I don't like to ship. So one of those things are wood rounds, and wood rounds are very expensive to ship. I've tried to ship them multiple ways and they still come out very expensive. And same thing with doormats. Doormats are very expensive too. So I like to just sell them at my vendor shows and be like the focal point of my show. So I want to show you guys how I make some. They are not going to be the cutest because I don't really have a lot of the supplies, but it is going to be cute and you'll get the idea. So we'll go from there. Another thing is I do not know how to make a bow. So we're just going to throw it around and hope that it looks cute. So let's get started. I'll move you guys over here and we'll get started with the wood round. And then this is where my TV show would cut to commercial. And then I'll be set up at my new station. Yeah, I can't stand doing bows. So, hey, I'm doing good. How about yourself? All right, so there's some different things that you guys are gonna need. You'll watch my TV show? Thank you. So, first thing you're going to need, it's a lot of supplies. I wish I could get I wish that I could get a HGTV show. That would be really cool. I don't know what I would do on there, but whatever. So the first thing you're going to need is a wood round, okay? The best size for a door hanger, this is the door wood rounds, are 18 inch. So these are 18 inch. They're not thick. They're very light. And they like these more because they don't hit the door and sound like a big, big thud. So these are the 18 inch wood rounds. I stocked up on them last year. Thankfully, I'm so happy that I did, because the price of wood has actually rose since last year. So I'm happy that I got quite a few. So I'm going to just use one to show you guys tonight, and we're going to make one for my door because I don't have one right now. So the next thing you're going to need is transfer tape. If you want to put the next thing you're going to need is transfer tape for your vinyl decal. You can use a wood cutout if you have a Glowforge, but if you do not have a wood cutout, then you could do a vinyl stencil and or just vinyl cutout decal, and that's what we're going to be doing today. You're going to need your hot glue gun and your hot glue sticks. You're going to need some paint. This is linen white. So this is chalky paint. Yeah, no, it has rose. You're going to need a staple gun. You're going to need some paint brushes. You're going to need some ribbon. As you can see, I didn't even open it up. I bought this about a year ago, so I honestly can't remember. I would have to take a look at my receipts and see where I could find it. But I bought this a long time ago. I couldn't even tell you where. You're going to need a hammer. You're going to need some painter's tape. And you're going to need some Oracal 651 if you plan on doing a vinyl stencil or a vinyl decal. Now, you wouldn't use this step if you're doing a wood cutout, but we are going to be doing a vinyl stencil. No, they weren't. These are not from Lowe's and or Home Depot. These are the smaller, thin ones. And I bought this from someone on Etsy, but I can't remember who they were. It was someone on Etsy. I would have to look through my receipts, but the ones they sell at Home Depot are really thick, and they are not this size. They are 18 inches, yes, but they are very thick. So I wanted to get the thin ones like this. So I don't remember who I purchased it from because I purchased it so long ago. And then you're going to need your cutting machine. And I guess we're going to start with that first. So what we're going to do is do a cutout. I am going for the paw. Yeah, they're 1 inch at Home Depot. This is definitely not 1 inch. It's very, very thin wood. We're going to be using like a dog paw type of ribbon. So I wanted it to say welcome, and I want it to have a dog paw. So I'm going to see if we can find an SVG with that. So I think it would be really, really cool. The wood I got from Etsy, but I do not remember the guy's name. I have to see if I can go back and see if it's favorited. He is local to Georgia, so I do not know. I bought it about a year ago, like probably almost 2 years ago, because we didn't do any vendor shows last year because of at the end of the year we didn't do any because of COVID. So I don't remember exactly, but I'll try to find the name, and they are on Etsy. So let's head back over to the computer, and we're going to go ahead and put out a vinyl decal, and we can figure out what we want it to say. I'm thinking, yes, with vinyl you need an SVG, because SVG is a scalable vector graphic, and basically what that means is you can scale it small or big and it won't break the lines. And so with a cutting machine, it has a lot of lines that you're cutting, so it needs to be an SVG for your machine to cut it properly. Now you can use a different type of file, but SVG gives you those clean and crisp lines that you see. So we're gonna pick a welcome type of design, and I want it to match the ribbon, and I want it to have a paw. So we'll see if we can find one on Etsy. All right. What do you mean on Etsy I can go back? I have it favorited, so I'm trying to see if I can find it on my favorites. Because I found someone local. They are local to Georgia. Because I hate paying for shipping. So let me see if I can find it. I don't have dogs. I only have one dog. So I wanted to do one that had like welcome with the dog paw. So let's see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find the wood round guy first. So that way you guys can take a look. Wood rounds 18 inch. And let me see if I can filter him, because I know his name when I see it. I just don't know what it was off the top of my head. Here we go. Found it just that fast. This is his, yep, that's him. It's Moth Creative Studio on Etsy. They're in Buford, Georgia, and they have 9,782. Yeah, I don't know, Danielle. That's exactly the one I want to do. I want to do the welcome with the dog paw. So, this is where I bought the wood rounds from. They have the pack of 18. It's a birch plywood, and they have different options. They have different shapes, and they also have like the faux shiplap ones. Those sell really well. They have just different kinds that you would want. So this is where I got my wood rounds from, and it's Moth Creative Studio, and they are local to Buford, Georgia, and that's the reason why I picked them, because I didn't want to pay for shipping, because I hate paying for shipping. All right. So let's try to find a welcome Welcome, dog. Am I frozen? I think I am. I'm not sure if I am. Okay. Here we go. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. I was about to say, dang, I'm going to hang up. All right. So this is the one that I want. I'm just going to pay for it. And then let me sign in so that way I can do this real quick. Did you guys get their name though? Because I want to make sure you got their name. You write your name. I can do the same. Okay. Download files. Y'all didn't get their name? Okay, let me do it again. Here we go. So it's Moth Creative Studio. Moth Creative Studio. And they have fast shipping. I ordered I picked it up, but I ordered it and they had it ready like this next day so I could pick up. So I'm pretty sure they have like fast shipping too. Did you guys see this? Do you guys have this name written down? All right, so now we're going to go to Cricut and we're going to upload our design, but I love to measure. You guys know I love to measure my items, so let me see how big I want to make it because I want to make it pretty big. So I think I'm going to do about 13 and a half. So I'm going to upload my design and then we'll see how far we can get with that. So let's see, go to downloads and welcome SVG. Look at that, so cute, and it's exactly what I wanted. Dog paw, love, love, love. Going to weld that together and we're going to make it probably about 13 and a half. I think that would be pretty good. All right, so now we're going to hit make it. And we're going to need our long mat for it. And we're going to go to continue. And I'm going to go and change it to vinyl. And then we're going to get it set up on the mat. Mrs. Peach doesn't have on any clothes tonight. She does need some clothes though. I gotta start making shirts for her just so she can wear, because she's always naked. Okay, so you are going to need your 12 by 24 mat. Please don't make fun of me. This mat is pretty old, so please do not make fun of me for it. And I'm going to turn this sideways and we're going to let it cut. I have to cut the vinyl. And this is the vinyl roll that I have. It's a pretty big vinyl roll. And I'm just going to lay it out like so and then cut the rest off. So we got our vinyl on our mat, and we got it from our big roll. Remember I told you guys, get a big roll. It'll save you a lot of money. Look at how much vinyl I still have left on the roll. Plenty. Plenty. Now we're going to load it into our mat. We're going to load it into the mat and let it cut it. And we're going to let that cut. Now, in the meantime, we can figure out the design that we want to do for the wood round. The first thing I like to do typically is look at the sides and see which one has a smoother and like it doesn't have a lot of knots in it. So I think I'm going to pick this side right here. And I want to do like black on this, and then I want to do white in the middle. So I want to take my tape. I want to take my tape here. Oh, it's not on my Etsy. I actually am trying to stay away from Etsy. It's on my website though. So what I'm doing now is just taping off where I want to paint. And it's really important that you tape off the sides and the corners. So make sure you do that like this. Tape off the sides and the corners all the way because the paint will bleed. So just make sure you guys know that. And I'm going to tape this part off like so. And I think I'm going to do that like that. You're so welcome. All right. So I think I'm going to do the black first and let that dry and then tape it over it and then do the white. So for the black, I only do sample paints because I'm cheap. When it comes to different things, I like to do sample paints, and it just makes your life easier because you don't have to store these big containers of paint. Now, if this is something you're doing, then definitely keep doing it, but I like to use sample paints. And usually you can get them for about $1 if you go to the mess up section. So this right here I got for about $1. It's a Valspar. It's just in the color black, and I got it for $1. I think it was actually cheaper than that. It was probably, I don't know, maybe 40 cents or something like that. Very inexpensive, but they last a long time, and they're very cheap, and I like cheap. So we're going to take this off of our mat. We're going to weed this out in a moment, but let's start painting so it can start drying. Okay. I'm going to move my Cricut out the way. And that way we can spread this stuff out. Okay. Now we need a little popsicle stick. And you just want to do that so you can stir the paint, depending on how long you've had it. Okay. And then now you just, I like to just pour a little bit on here. You can really go however way you want to, but I just think it's easier that way. And you just start painting it on. There's no bad way of doing it or no good way. You can just paint it like normal, but just make sure you have that painter's tape where you don't want the paint or the color. And most times with this wood round, if you get these from that studio I showed you on Etsy, you are going to need 2 coats. So just keep that in mind. When you're painting, always make sure you're going with the grain of the wood and keep that same pattern. So it's better to do longer strokes than short, smaller ones. All right, and that is how the top looks. So we're gonna let that dry. And now we're going to spin it around. Maybe not, we'll just leave it like so and I'll move it up. And we're going to paint the other side, and then this, the part where the tape is going to be white. You could do as many colors as you want. Doesn't have to be just one color. You can do as many colors. 5 colors, 6 colors, the whole thing patterned. Just whatever you choose on your wood round and your door. All right, so now that is going to dry. We're going to let that take its time and dry. But that's how it looks so far. And you could even go a step further and actually stain this. This will actually stain. So if you wanted to stain your wood, you could do that as well. I do not want to stain right now, so I probably am not going to. But you definitely could if you wanted to. Probably going to put a piece of butcher paper down just so that no paint gets on the table. So that works perfectly. So now while we let that dry so we can do the next coat, if we need another coat, we are going to weed out our vinyl. So let's go ahead and do that. Yes, it will be. Move this over. Hello, hello. You're welcome. Okay. So we are going to start weeding out our design. You could make yours as big or as small as you want. I didn't want it too big. I just wanted it to be right in the middle of the white. So here is our vinyl decal. I'm going to leave mine as a decal and not use a stencil, but if you wanted to paint the letters on, you could leave it as a stencil and do reverse weeding on it. So we're just going to weed this out. Do you add glue before you add the vinyl on the wood? No. I'm going to show you how to attach it, but this vinyl has an adhesive backing, so it will automatically go onto the wood, and I'll show you how. All right, and so now we're just going to weed through all of the different little letters, and it looks like we only have a couple. So this was pretty a fast, easy weeding decal. Not really too hard. All right, and so here we go. I know. And so this is the welcome. And this is what I like. I think it's super, super cute. And what I try to do, so that way I'm just prepared and I'm ready, I like to go ahead and put my transfer tape on top of it. Yes, so what I like to do is I like to add the paint, and then I like to add a clear layer of Mod Podge, and I'll show you guys that. You don't have to do it before the paint, but since I'm going to add paint, you want to do it after so the adhesive from the vinyl has something to stick to. I have one on my door, and every time the weather gets bad, it hits my door and my dog freaks out. So one thing you could do to prevent that from happening is get some Velcro from Command. You can buy it at Walmart, Dollar Tree, I think has it. But buy some Velcro on the back and put it on your door, and so that way when it hits the Velcro and it doesn't hit your actual door. So that is something I have learned from doing these. So this is my transfer tape. I've had this for so long, guys. I'm not even playing with you. I wish I could find the receipt. I've had this for almost probably 3 years, and it's worked wonders. It's a big roll, a huge roll, but I love it so much. All right, so I like to lay mine down, the transfer tape out first, and then I like to lay the decal down onto the transfer paper, and then I cut it. Like so. Cool. This I got from a local place here in Georgia, but they do sell it on Amazon. I'm not sure if you can see what it says, but it says AT65. This is the best transfer tape, especially if you do any type of vinyl and adhesive vinyl crafts. AT65. Go on Amazon, and it's a huge roll. It's a big investment, so be prepared to see that price. But I've had it for years, and look at how much I have left. That's thick. That's all a layer, and it's a big, big roll. It's even bigger than this. I've had it for so long. All right, and now I have my scraper tool, AT65, exactly. And we're just gonna scrape, 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 scrape. Flip it over, scrape, scrape, scrape. Now, this is something that I wanted to share with you guys too, because you know I love coming up with different ways to make money. You guys need multiple incomes, and this is a great passive income too. Think about it like this. How long did it take you to do this? You didn't do all the cutting. You just put it into your machine, and then you take it out and put the transfer tape on it. Someone out there is looking for transfers like this because they don't have a cutting machine. They want to make wood rounds. They want to make any type of decal. So you could actually sell this. You're so welcome. Yeah, AT65 is amazing. I love it. So why wouldn't you just use your Cricut and let it work for you, right? Sell these decals. I am a part of a local community here on our Facebook, and every week someone is asking for a car decal. Someone is asking for, I mean, honestly, every single week, someone's asking for like the little figurines. They're asking for like mommy on duty and, you know, whatever kind of vinyl decal you can think of. And this is a really good way to make, you know, literally almost passive income because you're not doing a lot of work, right? So I love this idea, and especially if you have AT65, it makes the transfer very easy for your customer. You see? So that's something to think about too. It's really, really something good to try and sell them as decals. You just pick a listing that you want to choose and put custom listing, and then let them pick whatever they want and just cut it for them because they don't want a cutting machine, right? They don't want to. No worries. No, not heat transfer, just regular tape. Let me see if I can find it on the computer. Let me show you, because you guys are saying $26, and if it's $26, I got ripped off. So let me see if I can find it real quick. And I did buy it from a local place, but let me see. AT65 transfer tape. Yeah, it is $25, but that's not the right one. Yeah, that's not the kind I'm using. That's not the brand, but it is the same thing. Let me see what it's called, because it's called something different. Our Clear Choice. I think it's Our Clear Choice. Yeah, let me see if I can find it real quick. Here it is. Oh, it is that. Yep. They just changed the name. Oh, I lied. No, they didn't. It's $41.45. $41.45, but they have different kinds. So they have like this is this like the size of the roll, and they have different kinds. So I got a 12-inch. Let's see how much it is. Yeah, it's $58. So it's 1,000 yards of transfer tape. And it's called Our Tape. AT65. And it's $58. And it's 1,000 yards. So that's what I got. But it lasts so long. I promise you guys. I haven't even run out, and I be using like a whole bunch of tape like all the time. So if I use a lot of tape, I'm sure that you guys use a lot of tape too. So oh, I'm sorry, it's 100 yards, not 1,000 yards, 100 yards. Sorry. Sorry. 100 yards. Sorry. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do, I typically would recommend a tumbler press. It just depends on if you plan on doing all of them. Yeah, you can use it for window decals too. So I'm going to just take a little heat gun and just go over the paint. Let it dry faster. To see. Oh. Almost dry. So those two are dry, and you do not need another coat. If you choose another coat, you definitely don't have to have one with black, but if you do want another coat, you can have one. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to peel off the tape and use painter's tape. And that's why I said to go around the edge. You can paint the edge if you want to, but I'm not going to. And you want to peel downwards like I'm doing, like so. All right. And there's the top half. Okay. Then we're gonna do the bottom. And you're gonna peel downwards. Like that. And there we go. So now this part is going to be white. Now you can keep it like this if this is the look you're going for. You definitely don't have to. Did somebody remember or write down the name that we picked? I think it was Moth Studio on Etsy. They're on Etsy. I'm using sample paint. So I think this is house paint. I think it's just like regular wall paint. I'm not really sure. I just buy the sample paints because they're cheap. And it's okay to be cheap, right? So the next thing we want to do is tape the black portions off, and then you want to paint the middle white. Now you don't have to do this. I just prefer this look, so I'm going to go with that look. You do not have to though. And I don't know where the lid is. Oh. Moth Creative Studio. Thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. Forgot it. And this is the sample paint I bought. And I bought this in the Mess Ups. It was just a black paint. It was in the Mess Ups, and it was like, I think it was like under $1 or $1. Really cheap. But it works just fine, right? So the next thing we're going to do... No, it's okay. Yes, I have a lot of YouTubes on my YouTube channel. So the next, it's not, I promise. So the next thing you're going to do is just mark off right on the black. You don't need to do the whole thing. You just need to do where the line starts. Okay. All right. So just do, thank you. And you're going to just do that on the line. So again, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. I'm going to stand it up. But you don't have to cover the whole black piece. You just need to do it on where that line is so that way you can paint. Alright. So the next thing we're going to do is take our white paint. This is chalk paint, and chalk paint I really don't like, but it's the only white I got. So I don't know if I'm going to use this. I don't like it. I just don't like chalk paint. So hold on. I got some acrylic paint, so we're going to use this instead. I just don't like it. It's so, like, it's really honestly just so chalky. Like, I feel like you can use water with it. I just don't like doing that. I just don't like it. So I'm just going to pour a whole bunch of white paint on here and do my thing. Again, there's no really, like, correct way to do this. You're just having fun. If you're making it for yourself. Now, if you're making it for a customer, please do it the right way. But I'm doing it for myself, and I'm just showing you guys the way to do it. So it doesn't have to be perfect. I don't like chalk paint. It's honestly just so chalky. It's like so thick. Just don't like it. And we're just going to add a little bit more. I just add it to the board. I mean, you don't have to do it like that. I just do. And you're just painting. That's really it. It is an 18-inch. Okay. And there we go. So I've painted it white, and now we're gonna let it dry. Again, you can use a heat gun, so you can just let it dry like that. If you're really in a time crunch, just use your heat gun. Yeah. And we're just letting it dry. And it's still a little wet. But the thing about white paint is you're going to need 2 coats. So we're going to have to let this dry. But in the meantime, what we're going to do is attempt to make a bow. Y'all, I cannot make a bow. I usually just buy the bows pre-made, but I didn't have time to go to Michael's today. So I'm going to just attempt to make a bow myself. All right. So who can walk me through on how to make a bow? Who knows how to make bows? I don't know how. It's wired. I don't know. I literally have no idea. Anybody know how to make a bow? No? Okay, well, what we're going to do is attempt to. I don't know how to do this. Making bows is honestly the hardest thing ever. It is so hard. I can't grasp it. I can grasp literally, honestly, anything you can think of, and for some reason I just can't grasp bows. I don't understand why. It's so hard. So we're gonna be, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Cut it what? Cut it how? How long? Like this? I don't know. I'm just doing something like this. I don't know. We're just gonna come up with something. I got 3 loops. Do 2 hoops in the middle. See, I feel like if you guys tell me how to do it, I literally don't know how to do it. Like, I feel like I'm not going to know. I think I watched one lady and she did like this. Something like this. Something like that. Right? That looks cute. It's not bad. Okay, I have let me get a, what is it called? A pipe cleaner? Yeah, hold on, let me get one. Oh, I think I threw them away. Dang it. I think I threw them away. Okay. Yeah, I threw them away. So, oh well. It looks kind of janky. A little piece. Not cute at all, y'all. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to do this, y'all. Boom! So happy. Now I'm about to get in the bow making business. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. I'm about to get in the bow making business. You gotta cut the ends, like, yeah. The weakness is bows. It's so hard. It is so hard. I know, another income. Y'all be laughing at me, I'm telling y'all. Y'all be laughing. Oh, dang, I think I fucked it up. Let me see if I can fix it. Ah! Cute. I did it. Cute. It's ghetto, but it's fine. Cute. Okay. I feel like I'm in cheer practice or something. Okay. It's all because of you. I gotta fit. I'm gonna hot glue it to the. I'm gonna hot glue it to the board and then fix it. I don't want to mess it up because it's good. It is though, right? Okay, so So the wood is dry, but we're going to need another. Yeah, I have a hot glue gun out. What are y'all saying? Hold on. Y'all are so silly. Oh my gosh, stop making fun of me, please. Okay. So now we have to do another glue. Another paint. So just add more paint. Add more paint. And just spread it on there. Y'all making fun of me? It's Katisha. She started it. Look at Katisha, what she started. Now y'all all making fun of me. Oh, it's not freezing, is it? FYI, I'm just playing, so I hope that didn't offend anybody. Am I frozen? Oh, yeah, I was painting, sorry. I'm trying to make it pretty. I don't want to fail you guys because y'all already making fun of me because of my bow. Okay, so there's the next layer of it. And then we're just gonna dry it again. Dry that paint, 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 dry that paint. Here we go. Yeah, bows are hard, y'all. Never stay in one place. Yes. Simply Sally's the queen of making signs, aren't you? So we're gonna just let this baby dry. And again, in the meantime, while the paint is drying, you can always be doing something else. So I'm going to hook up the hot glue gun, and then I'm going to get my stamp, and I'm going to show you why your stamp is important. So this is where the commercial will cut, and it'll go beep, beep, beep. You know, like that gray circle? It's like 3, 2, 1, and it'll cut to commercial. So we're cut to commercial real quick. Right, the elevator music. Alright, getting the hot glue gun ready so it can start getting hot. And then we're going to need my stamp. So let me get the stamp. Okay, so I talked about stamps before, but I did get my own personalized stamp. Please excuse it, but it is kind of a little messy. But having your own stamp is definitely a really good, huge role in especially the sign making world. But not only that, on thank you cards, if you don't have like a label maker or anything like that, you can get a really good stamp for about $20. I got one off of Zazzle. And you can go there too and get a personalized stamp. It does look like that on the front. Let me see if I can show you this from the front. And it has a handle in it, and that's the Zazzle logo. It's a Z. And you want to make sure, it usually comes with ink, but you want to get waterproof ink. That is the best kind, and you can pick any color you choose. But I got black. So the reason for this is because we're going to turn it over and we're going to stamp the back. But I'm going to wait for this to dry first. So let me get this plugged back in. Rubber stamp is definitely important. And white takes so much longer than black, as you can see. Still needs to be a little bit dry. Yeah, white is definitely the pain. But this is definitely a cool way to make extra money too, just locally. I wouldn't try to ship these. They're really hard to ship. Okay, so next thing is we're going to make sure there's no paint on the side. Okay, and now we're going to peel off the tape. You see how close it is to the line? That's why I was saying you don't need the whole thing taped. You just need it to where the line meets. Like so. And it looks like that. So you get it met with where the next color is, and then you should be good to go. Oh, wow. And there you go. So now you have that sign It's painted black and white. You can definitely do another coat of white if you choose to. I'm probably not going to, just for the sake of this tutorial, but you definitely can. I'm just drying the side. Okay, so the next thing I like to do is I like to add my stamp to the back. So I'm going to roll this up. And I'm going to get a new piece of butcher paper to put on the table. And that's another reason why butcher paper comes in handy, is so that way, I don't, but you can. Oh no. So now you just want to add another piece of butcher paper to the table, so that way you can turn it over and there's nothing on the top of the board. But just turn it over like so. And this is important. You want to lay it down the way that you want it to be, facing the right way. All right. And so now I'm going to take my stamp. My ink pad. And I'm going to practice first. You want to practice before you put it on your actual wood round. But branding is everything, right? So you want to make sure that you brand your wood logo. And I'm going to put it right in the middle. Perfect. So while they're taking it down, they'll say, "Oh, who made that for us?" They know exactly who did. And that's why I say having a stamp is important. And they'll keep coming back to you because they remember where they got it from. So stamp your backing. Next thing I like to do, I'm going to probably run over it one more time. Thank you. You want to put some Mod Podge over. Yes, get a stamp. You could get a QR code. Yes, you can stamp tissue paper. It probably just take you a long time to do it, but you can stamp your tissue paper. So now I'm going to get some Mod Podge. And it's just the clear matte kind. Just gonna put a little bit. And this will let it adhere to the lettering. So you just wanna put some on. Just where you put the lettering. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I've heard about that place. Was it a good experience, Katisha? I've never used them, but I've heard about it. They're not expensive. Good. Rubber stamps can get expensive, especially on Etsy. Then now we're going to just take another layer of heat gun. And let it dry. And another thing is you do not have to have this heat gun. This is just making it go faster. So you don't have to have it. Preferably, I would just let it air dry. But if you want it to go faster, then just use a heat gun or a hair dryer. Cool. All right, so the next thing I like to do is add the bow. So you want to pick where you want your bow. I typically like to add mine right in the middle, like so. So you can do one of two things. You can get a staple gun and staple it and then hot glue, or you can hot glue and then staple. Either way, I do prefer a staple in mine, and you definitely need a industrial hot glue. Industrial staple gun. So we're going to just add some hot glue to it. Thank you. Maybe I secretly did know how to do a bow. What do you think? All the tutorials got me. And I just like to add it like so, underneath where the circle is. So there's our bow. There's our bow on it. You can, spruce it up any type of way. All right. And so now we're going to add our decal. Could find it. All right. So here's the decal. Peel. We already got this one ready, and it says, welcome. Then you just want to take it where you want it. Okay, now you're just going to take your scraper and just do every letter until they're nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. All right. Then when you peel off your transfer tape, you want to make sure that you're peeling it at an angle. You never want to just rip it off, okay? So you always have to work with it and go slow. especially with wood. It's a little stubborn. So just take your time. Go at an angle. Never go fast with wood. And just keep pushing down and using your scraper. Just use your scraper tool and just keep pushing and maneuvering until you can get that letter up. Okay, then we're just going to keep pushing and scraping. That's the one thing I don't like about vinyl crafts, is you got to have patience and you have to take your time. It's not a fast project sometimes, right? You got to keep working it and take your time. Got to have patience. Crafting in general, you have to have patience. So just make sure you take your time. But we're just working our way up and then back down. Take your time. And just keep pushing it down. Am I frozen? All right. Got the transfer tape up. What do you guys think? But we're not done yet, right? Because there's no way for them to hang this. But this is what it looks like so far. All right, and here's the next thing. Here's the next thing we have to do, is we have to add a hanger, okay? So how you add your hanger, so you're gonna get the same ribbon, or you can use a burlap. But I would suggest getting the same ribbon, and you're just going to make a loop like so. Doesn't have to be long. And you're gonna take some scissors, cut it like this, flip this over with the bow facing off, and you're going to hook it onto the back. So it looks like so, right? So, how you do that is you honestly, awesome. Yeah, I'm a very boring person. And you want it to be centered. Then you can hot glue first. And then you're going to take your staple gun again. And you're going to staple it to the board. and you're going to staple it to the board. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get a hammer. Just going to hammer the front. So it's down. And it's stuck in there. And there you go. Now you have your board. No, I had someone make it for me. No, I'm not, because it's just going on my front porch. I'm not using anything to seal it, but you definitely can if you choose to. I'm not going to. And another cool little thing that you could do is add more ribbon. You could add different sayings. You could add Mod Podge like she said, but I'm not going to. But you could do whatever you choose to do. It's your sign. It's your customer sign. Make it how they want to. You could do whatever you choose. But I love it. It's the easiest way to do a sign, right? So you could just add whatever you wanted. And I'm going to hammer this back in a little bit. That's why I said you need a hammer. And there you go. And we're just fixing this middle bow. I'm not going to add any because it's just going to take some time to do it again, but you can definitely add some if you choose to. And then let me show you real quick. Oh, I'm so lucky that wasn't spilling. Let me show you real quick how you can stand them up at your shows. So let me see. Give me 1 second. All right, hold on 1 second. So you can get one of these. These are stands. You can get them off of Amazon. You just stand up like this. Do you guys like? The crafting is called wood signs. And that's how you would show it at your show. Yeah, welcome sign. Yep. And these are actually plate stands. I got them on Amazon. You get like a pack of 20 for like a certain amount. But this is how you show it. And then remember our logo on the back. There you go. What do you guys think? Can you rate this on from a 1 to 10? What would you rate it? If you had to make these, what would you rate them? Ten? Are they easy to do or not easy to do? What do you think? Easy? Yeah, I just don't know how to make a bow. Yeah, it's easy, but it's a lot of work. So I'm going to ask you this. How much would you charge if you had to do one of these? How much would you charge? Me personally, I said $50. Even locally, I charged $40. On the Bodabra, I think it's a lot of money for it, just because it's hard. Yeah, I would say about $45. That's what I would charge for it. Yeah. So on Etsy, when I did sell, I sold like 5 or so on Etsy, not a lot. I sold them for about $60 with free shipping, but I would make probably about $40 profit, and I would sell them locally for about, depending on the design, I would do 40 to 50. All right, so let's move to the next craft. And we are going to be doing a camper mug. Whoa. So, we're going to be doing one of these mugs. I think I know what I want to put on it, but I'm not sure. I'm thinking of doing Feeling Good or Good Vibes. Just something like that, and like do a little sticker with it. So I think that's the goal of it. I think I'm going to do Good Vibes, but I just want to show you guys how to make it. And we're going to make it in the 30-ounce tumbler press. So I'm going to take you guys to the tumbler press real quick, and we're going to adjust the sizing. You want to do that before you use your tumbler press if you're using one. All right, so how I like to do that is I like to just slide the tumbler or the mug in, and as you can see, it's really tight. So I need to unloosen it. Can't close it, so do it more. Can't close it. So you just got to keep doing that until you close. Almost. Almost. This is the only thing I don't like about the tumbler press is every time you switch things, you have to do it. So I would suggest doing in groups so that we don't always have to change your pressure. Nope. It'll show you. So this side is more up than this side. You'll see. It's kind of hard to show you right now because it looks like they're both even. But you'll see that Still too tight, so I'm gonna have to do it again. All right, there we go. So now it's tight. And there we go. So now we know that it's ready. So we're gonna turn it on, turn that baby on. And now we're gonna head back over and print out a design for it. I think I have a design that I already wanna do, and I hope you guys like it. So we're going to go to Silhouette. I love this design, guys. I have to add it to the shop. I printed it out earlier. I have to show you guys. Look at that. That is so funny. Isn't that hilarious? Really dragging ass today. That is so funny. Yes, fix the pressure prior. I gotta add it to the website. It's so funny. And that would be cute on the camper mug too. So we're gonna go to print page setup and we're gonna print off the 2720. And I'm going to print on my mug paper. So the design for the camper mugs, this is for any of my mugs. So 11 ounce, 15 ounce, and 15 ounce campers. You're going to use the measurement 3.5 by 3.5. You're going to make a square. And then you're going to open up your design that you want. And I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do Good Vibes and or you guys can pick. But I'm going to show you guys the ones that I like. Uh-oh. I think I froze. Oh, here we go. All right, so I have this one is my Small Business Babe. I love this design. I think it's super, super cute. And I think it would be really cute on the mug. Or we can do more retro, because you guys know I love retro designs. And we can do this other design here, if it will load. I guess Silhouette doesn't want to do this for me today. That's okay, though. We'll take our time. I can just find it in my folder. And we'll do it like this. It won't let me. Dang. Alright, so we're just waiting on Silhouette. I might have to cancel the application. Not responding. Force quit, force quit. Okay. So we might have to print from Cricut Design Space, but that's fine. I typically don't like to, but since it's a small design, it's okay. It's not a big deal. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to either do this design or this design. So you guys tell me which one you like. This design or this design? Which one? Good Vibes? Okay. And this is for me, my personal mug. I don't ever make myself anything, so we're going to do it for me today. And I'm going to see if I can open up Silhouette Studio again. We are making one of these really cute camper mugs. All right, so maybe Silhouette is working again. So again, 3.5 by 3.5 is the size that you want. We're gonna make our paper at 8.5 by 11. All right. Yes, I love camper mugs. They're my favorite. Oh, the hippie van. Should I do that? The hippie van instead? Katisha said to do this one. Feeling good. Like this one, guys. I think I'm going to do like the hippie van on one side and then we'll do small business babe on the other. What do you think about that? Like doing this on one side and then doing, because they match, the pinks match. So we could do like that on one side and that on the other. You see? They match colors. Cool. All right, we're going to do that. So looks like we picked it. And now we're going to see if I can use this, but if not, we're going to have to use Cricut Design Space, but I don't want to, but we'll see. I am so groovy. I really want a pair. I think it's the file. I feel like it's so big, so it's not going to let me. So we're going to have to just do it in Cricut Design Space, but that's fine. I don't mind. I just don't feel like waiting around for Silhouette to get its act together. Okay, so same thing in Cricut. You can do a square and then make this square 3.5 by 3.5 to make sure your design is going to fit in the mug. So that's what I like to do. All right, so that's the size that we want. And then we're going to upload our little van. So cute. I'm going to show you. All right, so those are our two little designs. And when you hit your Epson, you can rename your printers. So if you go to your system preferences and you go to your printers and scanners, you can rename your printer. So this one is called the 15,000. This one is called the 2720, and it has like this little thing at the bottom. I don't know what that is. And then I put this one as the sublimation printer. So it says Epson 2720 sublimation. So I changed the name so that way I know which one to pick from. Oh, it looks like Silhouette did want to work for me. Let me see if I can print from here instead. It would make me happier if we did. Yep. Let me see if I can get my hippie van in here. Yay, we can print from here. Okay, we're printing from here then. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to line these up in the middle, and I'm going to do object, mirror, and flip. And then we're going to go to the 2720. And we're going to print on mug paper. So that's why you see me lining it up in the middle. So that way we're not wasting a full sheet of 8.5 by 11. So we're going to use the 2720. I did refill my inks today, y'all, on both printers. I was running low. All right, and then we're going to hit print. Yeah, I would go ahead and refill. You want it to get, if it gets to that last line, then you want to start refilling. Yes, 8.5 by 11 is the best. And they come in sheets like this. So I don't cut these. They come like this in a pack, and it's called mug paper. Oh, what side you print on? Yes, you want it print on the white side. The back side has this logo. Yes, I love mug paper. It's my favorite. All right, there's our designs. And now we're gonna tape it up. Well, I don't know what they gave me at the warehouse. It just looks like paper on both sides. Maybe return it and see if they can get you a new one. Okay, so now we're going to add our design to here. And you guys know how I like to do my mugs. It's the same, honestly, for every single mug that I do. No matter how many I have, I like to just cut around the design, like so. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, it appears nothing is playing at the moment.
Okay, Siri. They all acting up. Oh my gosh. Doing good. How about yourself? Then I like to just add my transfer like so. And I like to pull some tape off. And I always get the 4x9. The 4x9 is the best. All right. All right. Probably not the best. Let me see if I can do it again. All right. So now we're gonna just line it up and push it down like so. Then I'm gonna do it the other side. And that's one side. I don't like that my paint is coming off on the tape. Then we're gonna add it to the bottom. Now we're gonna do the other side. And I'm gonna turn you guys around so you can see from here how I do it. Like so. easier for me. Okay, go. And just cut these off. Just hold it like so. And now it's taped up on both sides. And then you're gonna need a piece of butcher paper. And then you're going to just wrap the mug with the butcher paper. So just take it like so. And then I just add it between the two. Like that. And there you go. So now we can go to the tumbler press and figure this out. See if I can get you guys over here. All right. Here we go. I think my curl got caught. Okay, so now we're at the tumbler press. Then we're gonna slide it in. And then press. So we're gonna do Alexa, set a timer for 45 seconds.
45 seconds, starting now.
They should, you just gotta change your pressure. We're just waiting. Alexa, stop timer. Alexa, set a timer for 30 seconds. And you're just going to do another 30 seconds. But you want the pressure to where you can't move the handle. So just make sure the pressure is really, really tight. Sorry. Alexa, stop. And you know you did a good job is if you can see the design through the transfer tape. So now we're just going to peel. Peel, 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 peel. I'm going to take a little rag and just wipe off any residue. And there you go. Let's see. Can't see it. Hold on, let me turn you guys around. Hold on. Turn you around, hold on. Small business, babe. On one side, then on the back it has this cute little trucker, and there's the inside. And then I wanted to show you guys one more thing, and then I'm gonna let you go. So whenever you're doing a mug, you always want to make sure that you are adding branding, right? So you want to brand your mug, you want to brand your box, or any type of thing that you have, you want to brand. So the camper mugs, they do come with their own box, and then the lid, and then it comes with this little cloth, this cloth like so. So if you are selling this to a customer, what you can do, because this box is so boring, you can just take a cute sticker that you have, and then you can take your sticker, put it right in the middle, and boom. Now your box is branded. Now you have your own branded box, and you don't ever have to worry about them not knowing where it came from. And that is a simple and easy tip, so that way you can always have a branded box or a branded logo or anything like that. It's very, very simple, very easy. What do you guys think? Thank you so much. And then you can, show pictures like that. I actually have the sticker. I have the sticker right there, if you guys can see. So it would be cool, you see, to give them a little matching sticker with it, like that. Because the print space is bigger. With Cricut Design Space, you can't print out a full 8.5 by 11 sheet. You can only do a 9 by 6. So I was going to ask, what would you guys rate this? If you had to rate the camper mugs and how fast they are, what would you rate them as? And they cool down really, really quick too. $10. Okay. And another thing that I like to do is, I'm going to show you. Is how I pack them, is I put my mug into the sleeve, the protective sleeve, like so, if I'm shipping it. And they're steel, so you don't really have to worry about them breaking. Stainless steel. And then I take the lid and I put it on top, so it protects it like so when it ships. Then you put it in your box your branded box at an angle like that. And there you go. Now you have your box. You can ship it. You can put 2 stickers on both sides, whatever it is that you want to do. But now it's ready to go. So what do you guys think? Yeah, the camper mugs take no time. So about a minute. It doesn't take a long time. What did you guys think about the wood sign? And what do you think about the camper mugs? Do you like the camper mugs? Do you guys want some camper mugs? Are you going to try to make them? What are your thoughts? Am I frozen? Oh, camper mugs are cute. Anything you make is amazing. I got to try it out. Yes, try it. Great job. I ordered some camper mugs. Awesome. Just joining. What did I miss? I love everything, but my bank account is going to hate me. I love the camper mug. We just made a camper mug and we did a wood sign. And this is the mug that we just made. It says Small Business Babe. And it has a little van on the back. And what's cool too is with the camper mugs is that you can't oh, thank you. The cool thing about the camper mugs is that you can add like stickers inside. So it'd be really cool. Yes, they will be. They always sell first whenever I have vendor shows. They always sell first. Even at the higher cost, they always sell. And I think it's because of the travel lid, because it does slide like that. And what I like to do, because I eat a lot of granola, is I like to put granola in my cup and like pour a little bit of like almond milk in there or coconut milk and just eat it like that. I didn't last year because of COVID, but I sell them no less than $20. No less than $20. None. No less. It's just honestly designs that you like. That's why I always say you got to be yourself and just pick designs that you like and things that you love, and it will sell. I did do a lot of vendor shows in 2020, like end of 2019 into 2020, and then COVID hit, and then we didn't do a lot. They're available now. Are you wanting the blank ones, Mary's Craft Design, or are you wanting this specific mug? Yeah, they're on the site now. We stocked them today. All right. Well, I am getting ready to head off, guys. I am going to be doing a much needed break. It is 4th of July weekend, so my husband and I, we are headed down to go see his mom, and she lives close to Hilton Head. She has some land out there, so we are going to go to the beach and have a good time and relax. So I appreciate everyone that has joined me today. I hope that you guys had fun making the sign with me, and I hope that you guys had fun making this camper mug. The mug press was won by Adrian Michael Coe, and the $25 gift card was won by Rose Chic Co. I can't remember, but it was announced on Instagram, so take a look at our Instagram if you have one, and it was posted on Facebook too. Thank you so much. I hope that you guys have a great weekend. I will not be here on Monday, but we will be back on Tuesday, and on Tuesday we will start making our schedule for the month. So I love you guys. I hope that you have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself, be safe, and happy crafting. Bye-bye. You too.